Alright, so before I get into this episode, I wanted to share this seed with y'all because I was going through chunk base trying to find a good seed to do this new survival on. I wanted to just kind of scout something out before I committed to playing. It's just how I like to play. But anyway, this is a huge Badlands Mesa biome right off of spawn, and so if you're interested in that, I just wanted to make that available because with how crazy seeds are, somebody might not be able to find this otherwise. So anyway, let's get into it. So this will basically be a journal entry of what happened in Minecraft for me today. Started up with this world. I loaded a lot of worlds into chunk base to try to figure out what I wanted to do, where I wanted to be, and this map was pretty cool because it's kind of got an island in the middle of a lake, and on either side of it is a warm biome and then a cold biome, and we spawn on the warm side here in this mesa. And anyway, I just thought it was one of the cooler ones. My brother and my good friend both agreed that I should probably do this one, so this is the one I went with. As you can tell, I'm got all my priorities straight, grabbing those cacti first thing. But right now I'm just trying to get to that island, get a couple starter materials, do what I can to get myself over there. Cutting ahead a little forward, found that cave, thought that was interesting. And then I decided that, hey, you know what, I probably need some wood, so went and got me some acacia wood, best wood in the game. After taking out 2 trees like an absolute menace, I do what every sane person is and try to make acacia wood. No, just kidding, I forgot how to make a crafting table because it's been a minute since I've been out on Minecraft. Guess I couldn't make up my mind on how many blocks I wanted to make, but hey, finally got that crafting table. Look at me go. Still remembered how to make sticks though. No, I'm really just giving myself a hard time, but goal here was to get some tools going. I think my main thought was that I could go back to that cave and get some easy stone. See, I start to cut down that crafting table, and knowing what I do now, I definitely would have taken that with me, but you know, I chose stupidity today and ended up running back to this cave, try to get some stone, and wouldn't you know it, got some iron. Oh yeah, let me just pick up that iron. Oh wait, yeah, I need a stone pickaxe to get iron. Idiot. I promise I don't hate myself. I just know better. But yeah, there's me being dumb. Yeah, so grabbing some more stone. See some good old ore. There's a name for that. Coal. Yeah, there we go. Doing alright for myself. So I get some coal, because I'm a coal fiend for no apparent reason. I always get coal, even in the late game. I just can't help myself. Figured brightness might be a little better at default for video recording. Seems to be doing the trick. So, yeah, I'll cut to me going back and making a competent pickaxe for myself. So now that I'm got all my materials, I can make my pickaxe, make the pickaxe, and wouldn't you know it, I make another dumb mistake here. Oh no, yeah, no, pick that up. There you go, bud. Oh, but wait. You wanted to make other tools, yeah. Idiot. No, yeah, yeah, there you go. So, make some other tools, go back for that iron, and then I should be actually getting back on task and going for my island, my center island in the middle of the lake. At least I took my crafting table with me this time. Good job. So now that I'm finally back on task, I decided to get a couple more blocks of this acacia wood because I know the island I'm going to isn't going to have it. And around this time, I'm starting to realize that I'm becoming a hungry boy. And that cow has exactly what I need. Yeah, buddy. Pick up red flour, and you'll see the reason why later. But about this point, I realize I need more food and go on an absolute killing spree. Now that I've caused absolute torment to the wildlife around me, I can set up camp. Just clear out this area. Then I'll make my bed. And I gotta make it a red bed, because I'm just elite like that. So elite that I definitely didn't forget how to make a campfire right here, and yeah. Gonna use that to make the food, because guess what? Went to sleep hungry, because I'm smart. Pick up my meat. Now that I'm well fed, I decide I need a couple more for the road. While that's cooking, I'll clean up camp. Try to go out that way, so that's where the island is. But skipping ahead a little bit here, come across this ruined portal, which I don't think I've ever been across a ruined portal in survival before, since I haven't played in a while. Obviously all this stuff is good for me in the early game, and it's so early for me that even the chest is good, so I decided to take that along with me. Then I think to myself, ooh, gold. I'll grab that. Yeah, nope. You're dumb, kid. Think about jumping in the lava, but just bring myself to not do it. Then decide to move on with my life. It was only gold. It's not that important, right? After crossing the river, I discovered there's another treat waiting for me, a whole mine shaft, and seems that with the new generation, it's wide open, so I don't have to worry about too many mobs, so figure that's a good source of resources. And pick up an iron there, pick up a couple of copper here, and decide let's go in and see what we can find. Naturally, I just want to pick up all the stupid stuff, so oh, hey, string. String is great. But I'll know that that's just one of the few things that I'll pick up in here, so it doesn't really matter. see that I'm shot by a skeleton, so this is clearly his string, and he is very upset about it. In order to solve the problem, I decided to do the right thing and murder him in broad daylight. Only makes sense. Unfortunately for me, he had a friend, and I still don't have any armor, because, again, very early game. And again, I do the right thing. End his life. Broad daylight. Get myself a snack, because I am clearly in need of it. Obviously, this is a whole gang of skeletons, because I'm still getting shot at. Try to make a daring escape here, but get shot in the back and realize I have to do the right thing at least one more time. Barely make it out with my life. As you can tell, I am visibly upset, but I say, with all that, I'm gonna head out of here, make my way toward the island. At this point, I've made it out of there, and I've made it to the lakeshore, take myself a nap, then wake up to find out that two more skeleton gang decided to come after me, proving that they are the strongest gang as far as relationships go. Decided to make myself a boat, pop on in the boat, get on my merry way. While I'm going along, these lights kind of catch my eye down here, and I know that there can be sunken loot, so I decided to go look for some. Unfortunately, I was not smart enough to realize that Trident Gang, which is an even stronger gang than the Skeleton Gang, was coming at me, and I decided to nope out of there as quickly as possible, thanks to the dolphins for giving me that speed boost to get on out of there. After clearly not learning my lesson, after that, I decide to investigate this ruined portal. I know that I can get air from the magma cubes here, but I forget that you need to crouch so that you don't burn yourself, because obviously, who wouldn't think of that? So, decided to look at this chest. Got some kind of whatever stuff. Gold apple is good. Was glad to get that. Otherwise, I struggle a little bit here some more because I try to take off and realize that the magma cube is still holding me down, so that's great. But other than that, I make it out relatively unscathed. Off in the distance, I see my island, so I make tracks for it. After I got there, started looking around. I kind of looked at this place in survival already, or not in survival, in creative, but I hadn't really scouted it out thoroughly. I wanted most of this world to be a surprise. I just wanted to know if I could really do stuff in this world. But anyway, I'm pretty pleased with this island, so I decide I'm gonna try to set up camp. Setting up my bed and getting a good night's sleep, I decide I'm ready to get on my way with this island. The first task I wanted to do was try to cut down all these trees because I'm planning on terraforming everything on this island. But I just so happened to cross this tree with azalea leaves, and I know that means that there is a lush cave underneath it. And so, seeing as I haven't played anything in this update yet, I'm very interested in seeing a lush cave for myself, so I decide that it's time to start digging down. Now that I've dug down to Y23, I realize that my inventory is getting pretty full, so I figure it's about time for me to just go back up to the surface. I really wanted to find that cave, but it was causing me mental anguish at that point. So work out my inventory, get camp kind of set up. Then I make a friend. Make a foe. Go fishing. And then decide to get myself 2 leads. So after that, I decide I'm still not done causing myself pain, and because I really want to find this lush cave, so I dig down a little more and try to branch out here to see if maybe it's a little beyond just where I'm digging. But as it turns out, I find diamond. So I was pretty excited about that, but where there's a diamond, there's usually more, and dig out a little more, find another one, and find one more before my pick blows up on me. After not too much more digging, I found my lush cave, so pretty excited about that. It wasn't anything spectacular. This one's kind of a small lush cave as far as I'm aware, but maybe I'll be able to reach out into it a little further. I didn't want to get too deep into caves since I don't have any armor or anything, and iron is apparently closer to the surface now. But I did find this amethyst geode, which was cool because that's, again, my first time seeing one since I haven't played this update, and I realized that I haven't seen lava anywhere, so I'm gonna pick that up. Now, at this point, I hadn't found enough iron and slash committed enough iron to pick, so I wasn't able to pick up those diamonds earlier. So I was pretty excited to find this iron down here, especially since I think it does generate up higher, but that made me have enough iron to make a iron pickaxe to immediately replace it with a diamond pickaxe. So it turns out, found 2 more diamonds on top of those, and as you can tell, I was very excited about that. So I get back to camp and decide to put my inventory away and get back to what I was originally planning to do, which was cutting down trees. So I make myself a couple of pickaxes, and not pickaxes, axes, goodness, and get after it. Here toward the end of the day, I get to the top of this tree, and just looking out over the island, I'm realizing this is a pretty cool view. It's about as tall as I can get naturally, so kind of take a second to look out and appreciate the island, and then head to bed. After waking up, I decide that I don't have anywhere to put my lava yet, so I'll just place it right there. Seems like a good spot. Then I say bye to my new friend. And I think I'll call that an episode. So I appreciate anyone who watched. I'm planning to kind of just use this as a way to document my playthrough. Not really trying to be super entertainment world on this one, but I appreciate you for coming by, and thanks for watching.